Yeah. I know it. We late. We late. I know we late. But we here. We back for another episode of Just My Damn Opinion. You know they like assholes. Everybody got one, and your boy got one too. So you know what I mean? I'm here with my two partners tonight, man. Everybody know what it is. The man needs no intro. My co-host, the real AP. What it do, man?
What's happening there? What's going on, people? We out here on a good Thursday, Thursday. You know, hope everybody had a good week. Stay safe. We're ready to do it again.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Drigo, you on mute. You got to unmute yourself. We're bringing our
Yeah,
third wheel in. Drigo in the house. What's up with you, man?
man, ain't that man? Glad to be back with the fellas, man. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up, man, about some events occurring out here, man. And it's pre-Friday, so it's almost a weekend. So let's go.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, normally, man, we normally start off with a little music to get in pocket. But we obviously running late, so we ain't gonna do that tonight, man. We're just gonna get into, a few of our topics, man. We're gonna talk a little sports, a little gossip, a little news, hit on a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? But before we get in that, anybody got any shout outs, anything they want to give out, let people know what they got going on before we get into this thing? What you got, AP? Anything?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my kids. Dad, love y'all. Shout out to my mom, my dad, the whole family. Shout out to you guys and your family, our show. And hey, shouts out to everybody that's tuning in to our channel every week.
What about you, Drigo? You good?
Yeah, pretty much what Pot said, man. Just appreciate everybody that's tuning in live, who will tune in, who haven't, but will. Just shout out to everybody, man. Just glad you're tuning in.
Yeah, man. We just kind of out here tonight. We didn't even go last night, man. I might have to end up switching to Thursdays anyway, cause your boy be getting in a little late sometimes on Wednesday, so it's been throwing me off. With that being said, man, one of y'all guys mentioned kind of backstage. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them Falcons, man. They hired Raheem Morris, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Who they let go not too long ago, but they brought him back in as opposed to an intern to a full time head coach. What y'all think about that, man? Does that move y'all meter for the Falcons?
Well, hopefully our secondary will get a little better this year since that is one of his specialties. And I think the last time he was doing the intern thing, he was still young. He had to mature a little more. So I feel like, he came out, had a good successful interview. And I'm happy for him, man. He got a job, got another black head coach in the NFL. And we'll just see what the Falcons do this year, man. I'm kind of excited for him, but I'm not too excited because I'm from the show me state when it comes down to the Falcons. So show me, and I'm here when we at.
Right. Shout out to Hall of Fame college football. Shout out to Jason, man. Appreciate you jumping
Shout
in the
out Big
comments, man.
J's.
What up? What
Uh,
up?
what about you, Drigo? Does that move your meter for the Falcons at all? Raheem Morris, that hire? What you think?
I like it better than the Belichick option. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
Somebody who got. I like people that's already kind of either been with the organization or want to be. I look at Antonio Pierce out in L.A. and I look at I think whatever the head coach is for Detroit. And like Pot
Jason
said.
Campbell.
Yeah,
Like
Jason Campbell.
Dan
Yeah,
Campbell.
so
Dan Campbell.
Dan,
Dan.
yeah, I knew it was Dan something. I was about to say Dan Lanham, I knew that wasn't it. But yeah, so to see somebody that got some vested interest within the organization, I like to see that because they seem to be a little bit more in tune with what's needed and got they hand on the pulse. And I think he got his hand on the pulse of what Atlanta should be. And I'm expecting big things. And he on the younger side, so I think he can grow. With the team. So I like the selection.
Shout out to Sooner Legends podcast. What up, Mike? What it do, man? Appreciate you tapping into the comments too, man.
All right.
Um, yeah, man. I'm not mad at the hire. I definitely like it better than the Belichick. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd be surprised if somebody hired him. Man, I mean, he just man, as great as he is, man. It's just at this particular stage and age of his life, he can only be a stopgap anyway. He can't be there no more than 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's gonna be doing the
23.
same thing again. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe if it was a team that just I don't know. Yeah, but I do like the hire, man. I think it's cool. I'm not a big Falcon fan, so you know, I'm with the home team. I think it's going to move the needle for the fans. I think he'll do good in the locker room. But the thing is, man, he got to get a quarterback.
I wanted, if you don't mind, I definitely was just about to say, all we need now is go ahead and snap Justin Fields out of Chicago, man. That's it. We need some, like I said, we need this. We're gonna have to start this from the ground up, from the roots. We need people that, and he's he's from the city, man. He didn't got a bad deal in Chicago. He done had about 4 OCs in 4 years, man. Bring that boy home, man.
Now, guess what I heard float around? I heard they may be going after Dak Prescott.
Oh, trash.
Whoa, that's my quarterback.
Whoa, you gonna buy a season ticket now?
Whoa, trash? That is trash. Somebody
I'm sorry. I take that back. That was a harsh word. He just doesn't perform well in the playoffs.
Fair enough.
He's a great regular season quarterback. I give him.
But you would have to say he's a much needed and great upgrade. He's
an upgrade. But if he can't,
you like Justin Fields better than Dak Prescott right now.
I like the projection of what Justin Fields can go. If you put him in a situation where he can win, I think he'll thrive. And I think being in Chicago, that hardened him, man. I think he's ready for a change of pace, man. You get him in the dome at this point, bro, he finna go crazy.
Wow, that's amazing. Y'all thinking saying y'all would take a guy who's in his 5th year over a guy who's okay, fair enough. It's just that's why I call just my damn.
Dak has shown me it ain't like we getting Tom Brady or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now we were getting Tom Brady.
You're not getting with Justin
and I know
Fields
he the one. I don't care if he won. I don't care who it was. If they won a chip before, I'll take them.
What I'm saying is you're gonna have to pay both of these guys. You're gonna have to pay both of these guys the same amount of money, basically, because they basically be re-ing up after this year. All I'm saying is one guy is a lot more proven to add to what you already have as opposed to this potential in this 5th year quarterback you're talking about.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, it just depends on what you're looking for out of your quarterback. You want one who can work and get himself out of trouble with his legs. You want one who's just gonna stand in the pocket and try to make it happen as a quarterback.
Well, they can both do both. Dak can do both.
Exactly.
They both can.
Dak slow. Hey,
but he ain't no statue though. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't 150 yard rushing.
Justin Fields ain't no statue.
No, that's why I said they both can do both.
I put it like this. I feel like
200 yards in the air and 100 on the ground. You mess around here and get caught slipping.
Okay, all right.
I feel like we've seen the ceiling for Dak Prescott. I don't think we've seen the ceiling for Justin Fields.
I think that's a fair assessment. And I tell you what, the ceiling for Dak Prescott is really one game away from being the MVP of the league.
That's your opinion.
I'm just saying. No, facts. That's where if Dak
he put up great numbers.
Action.
He put up great numbers, but if you ask me, Lamar Jackson is by far, without question.
For sure.
So I don't even know how Dak is even in the. But I receive what you're saying. I receive it. He's played well this season, but he ain't been no Lamar Jackson.
I agree, especially not the last 3 games, and that's when Dak kind of fell out of the race. But before that, trust me, Dak was number 1 in the MVP voting. But I digress. I didn't want to talk about my quarterback. I just thought he was being slandered for it. But I have my quarrels with Dak too. But I had, only I get to talk about it. So yeah, man. With that being said, speaking of coaches, man, let me ask y'all about this, man. And I'm trying to say my opinion definitely to the end. How does Doc Rivers keep getting the best jobs in the NBA? LA, Boston, Philly, now Milwaukee.
And he get these positions, get these other little small positions that lead him up to the head coaching spot if he ain't jumping right at the head coach spot. But that's what just happened with Milwaukee.
How you go from a consultant to a head coach, man?
And they number 2 in the East overall. How you fire your head coach like that?
I need
Well,
Cat
they number
Williams on
two in
this,
the
man.
East. They number 2 in the East, but has the number 2 record best overall.
How you fire your
That's
head coach
crazy.
who's doing it like that? I think this is first year as a head coach.
Yeah. And I'm saying I don't even care what number I'm in the East. I'm number 2 overall, best record
And
in
we
the
know
league.
we're in the playoffs. Let's stop today. We're in the playoffs. So why
Well,
y'all firing? Unless he had something to
the
say in the front office that we didn't hear about. You know,
yeah, I don't think and I've heard from a few places as far as different like podcasts. It'll be like Gilbert's Arena, where it wasn't necessarily, the performance. It was just like the leadership. They were
Yes.
playing well, but they weren't really following him. Yeah, and I don't
Yes.
know, man. Yeah, Giannis either gonna have to pay for this, or because to be honest with you, that dude was coaching, man. He might not like the way he coached, but he was coaching
That's
them,
who
and they were
want him up out
winning.
of there, man. That's the only
Yeah,
way that can
but
happen, bro.
but if Doc don't win though, which Doc really had proven that he wins, like he got one chip, but he should have won more. So if they
He
don't
don't
win,
prove he
then
can't win it.
they just put more pressure. Doc Rivers got more pressure than any coach in the NBA out there right now.
Man, listen, how you got the second best record in the man? It had to be the head honcho on that team, bro. Ain't no way else you getting somebody up out of there like that, bro. Like
That's what I'm saying. They had something
Giannis
internal
got to
going
be
on.
on board with that. I hate to say it, but some kind of formal way he got caught. If he, I tell you what, if he ain't on board, it wasn't the other way around either. Because if he didn't want him to go, trust me, he wouldn't have been gone.
Exactly.
I
In
agree.
my
That's crazy, bro.
man, that's crazy, bro.
All I know is they better win the championship. Doc
Listen,
Rivers will probably be gone after this year.
Or they
no,
better go
he
deep
got a
into it.
he got a 3-year deal. I think he got a 3-year deal.
Oh my.
So you got this year and the next two. But listen, the man in playoffs is a 500 coach. 110 wins and 104 losses in playoffs. One championship in 24 years. You're 6-10 in game sevens.
Mm,
6-10 in game sevens.
mm.
And I think one of those was you was a number 2 seed and you was playing an 8 seed. How you go to the 7th game with an 8 seed?
I think I heard some weird stat like he's blown more 3-1 leads
Yeah,
than any
yeah.
other coach in the playoffs. That's
He
crazy.
has more. He had, and that also makes him the coach that has the most 7-game lead losses.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like he's proven to you that he's not gonna
He
win
can't
it,
get it
bro.
done.
And then he always have stacked teams.
They say he's terrible at in-game adjustments through the playoffs. Like if you got to play a team 7 times, he don't make adjustments after like the first, second game. Like he just keep trying to do the same thing all 7 games. They be like, "Hey man, like you do
Josh got
realize
more
you
rings.
ain't changing
He
it."
got all
Oh,
the
it's
stats.
been proven. That's what I'm getting at. I don't. So how does he keep getting a job? I mean, what is it? I mean,
That's what I'm
So
saying.
we need
Something
Cat
going on
Williams
in
to
the
get to
front
the
office,
bottom
man.
of this.
Relationships and bonds.
I mean,
Nah,
they
that
obviously fit.
go ahead.
So they obviously feel like he can get them over the edge. I just don't. I mean, you're already number 2. I mean, I don't know what. I guess he bringing this defense. He supposed to bring back this defense that they were missing. But you got rid of your best off the ball defender in Holiday.
Drew
Him picking
Holiday
up
even still
Milwaukee
there?
right now.
Yeah, he
Him
went to
getting Milwaukee right now.
he in Boston. He in Boston, ain't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Like y'all just let y'all. I don't know, man.
Your
I
best off
just
ball defender. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, but you let a black coach go, man. While he was number 2, like I don't care what Giannis.
Yeah, for
I,
another black
I,
coach. But it's something going
I
on.
mean, they hired a black coach, so I don't think it obviously didn't have nothing to do with race. I mean, they both black.
I know, but I'm just saying the way they just chunked him to the side though, mid, bruh. Like we at
I know
almost
this will make
all-star break. They number two
This,
in the league. Number two
players
record in
didn't
the
like.
league.
Obviously, the
Yeah,
players didn't like. It had to be the players, folks. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
it
I
was.
heard
It
through the
was.
grapevine. I heard through the grapevine he was complaining about the youngest brother. Like you just really holding a roster spot on the team.
And you know, he the worst. Now he probably the worst NBA player I done seen in a long time. I ain't lying. Have you ever seen
The brother got that
why
much power.
right here? Have you ever seen him play?
Oh, his brother.
You, I
Right.
seen
I
a
seen him
clip
run
where
up
he
and down the
kept
court,
missing.
but shit.
Listen. I'm gonna add the question again. Have you ever seen him play? Anybody?
Yeah, run up and down the court. That's about it. That's about the only thing I seen him do.
That kind of what I'm getting at.
Shit, they could have
You ain't
paid
gonna
me.
never see.
They
You
paid
ain't
me to
gonna
run up and down
never
the
see
court.
him play.
Yeah,
It's gonna have to be like some. We up 50.
this man like
And
a cheerleader. He's a
It's
cheerleader
50.
on the
It's
bench.
50 seconds left, and we got 5 timeouts. All this shit gonna have to line up. You know what I mean? Everything gonna have to be a perfect storm. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, I'm sure it had more to do with just his brother. But that roster spot could be what makes the difference in you winning or losing a championship. You know what I'm saying? So, but
They're making it obvious. It's obvious that okay, that's his brother. Who can he outball to really keep that spot on that team or in the NBA? He ain't even in the top down 50 bench players in the league.
hey,
Pot hit on an interesting point because my question is, could he play on any other team in the league? Is there a roster spot for his skill or I ain't gonna talk bad about it, but is there anybody
no,
that
we
you
are. I
think
mean, it's the truth.
that would pick
Oh,
him
he's
up if he became a free agent?
said in the beginning, folks, he's the worst NBA player I have seen. And that's why I asked the question: have you seen him play? Everybody gonna say no. It is a reason. You're
They play for
not
their
gonna
country.
see him.
You know, all three brothers, they play for their country. But
Hey man, I tell you what, tune into if you get a chance one day, tune into a Milwaukee Buck game before the game starts and watch warm ups.
man, might as well be a damn cheerleader, man.
Watch
Yeah,
warm
that's all he's
ups. Just
doing.
watch
He's
warm
motivating on
ups.
the sideline. He be at the
Hey
bottom of the
man.
bench, right there in the corner. Crunk.
Now obviously the man has skills. He has skills. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying like he can't make a layup or something. But Roy, I don't think he can make anybody else.
Yeah, that what Pot said. Like, could you see him play in the NBA anywhere else in the NBA? I'm like, nah, he can't make nobody else squad.
Listen, well,
So
where he goes, he go
how is
where
he on
Giannis
that
goes.
one?
He go where Giannis goes.
And there you have it.
And you know what I mean? So yeah.
Superstar privilege.
There you go.
I can see if he went to college or something and got a couple of stacks.
Hey
I don't
man,
even think he even went to college.
you gotta feed this is a family thing, you gotta feed the family. You know what I'm saying? That's how that goes. So one thing I'm gonna say too, man, Pike had switch gears here a little bit. You had brought up something. I think we talked this on the show. Maybe when we first started. I guess we only been on about 7-8 months anyway. Something like that. This was like when we first started. You brought up the whole Mahomes is the GOAT thing. What you had him in, I couldn't get you to admit it, but did you admit it eventually he's in your top 5 or top 3 or where was it?
Yeah, he was
You
in the
remember
top
that?
5.
Okay,
He was in the
sure.
top 5.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with you on that. So I already know where he's standing at. How you stand on Mahomes versus Brady and the whole GOAT thing with the quarterback? Is Mahomes already? I'll put it like this: is Mahomes, and I'm gonna put it to both y'all. Is he already on your Mount Rushmore of quarterbacks?
Nah.
Well,
Okay.
he's partly there. We got the jersey.
Don't start that
Look,
shit, Pot.
we got the jersey chiseled. We got some of the jersey chiseled out, but we still got to blow some more rock off and put the face on to get it complete. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till his career solidified.
Ain't
Only
nobody
thing about
got
it right now, he's done it the fastest That's the only thing. He's done it the fastest at what he's doing. Like it's not like okay,
Whose face you know done been knocked off Mount Rushmore?
whose
Nobody.
face is going to be knocked off.
I said, whose face you know done been knocked off Mount Rushmore?
Ooh.
Nobody, nigga. You got to think about it. It's a mountain. I ain't knocked nobody face off of it.
Oh, I thought you talking about when we talking about on the football thing. I was going to
No.
name a quarterback and knock him off.
I'm saying that to make a point to you is
Okay.
I want to know who are your 4 quarterbacks that are on Mount Rushmore. I don't want to know about the construction shit going on, and that ain't happening. Just who on your Mount Rushmore right now?
On my Mount Rushmore right now, I got Joe Montana, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, and like I said, depending on how the career end and what Action may do, it'll be a toss up between Action and Mahomes. You know, me.
So ain't nobody on your 4th right now. You just got 3 heads on there.
Yeah, I just got those 3 right there now. But I got a little toss up for that 4th. But I got to wait till their careers over with. They're so young and flamboyant, man. Like these boys bringing a lot to the table at the position.
We
ain't really
just talking
never
about right. We just talking about right now, as it stands right now.
Yeah, I got those 3. I got those 3, but right now I can't even really name it. If I name a 4th one, it wouldn't be near one of those guys. If I just had to name a 4th one, it wouldn't be one of those guys.
Of course it would. I'm not. It would be one of those guys because you already named 3. I'm just asking for a 4th one. But if you're saying you just don't have a 4th one, I understand. I get it.
Well, I give you a 4th one, shit, John Elway.
Okay. All right. That's your Mount Rushmore. Drigo, you gotta like pull a team, guy there. Drigo, you got a Mount Rushmore.
I don't. I ain't really thought much about it. I mean, I do agree with the Joe Montana and Tom Brady being on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 3 and 4. The league hasn't always been a passing league. You know what I'm saying? So, some quarterbacks that might have been early on, like you said, maybe Marino might have the best arm talent. I probably ever like when the ball come out his hand, like it was just something different.
And he was a lefty.
You know what I'm saying? So Dan Marino to me, like as far as just his arm talent is something that I don't know if I've still seen too many people. He just do different stuff with the ball. So I don't really know who else. I like Pot Pick, John Elway, and I don't know, man. I need a little bit more time to really kind of go deeper into it because I like the Fran Tarkingtons. I feel like, he was fire.
Well, put him on your Mount Rushmore right now. He can't. He's just only 4. Just name 4. Clearly, y'all.
I can only name. I can only really name the ones I've seen. So I feel like I'm almost doing a disservice to some of the other quarterbacks. But if you ask me, I kind of right now. Yeah, but right now at this point, you know what I'm saying. I think I'm going with Tom Brady, Joe Montana. Like you said, Dan Marino and maybe John Elway. Those are the 4 that I've seen that been pretty sturdy throughout their complete body of work.
Right.
15, 20 years of just, I don't care how many times you've seen a quarterback. I don't care how many scout reports you got. They getting off.
Mm-hmm.
And you just hope you got more points than them at the end of the game, bro. That's just really what it is.
And it's tough because I'm trying to see who I would take off that list. Cause I got all those guys y'all said, but I got to take off somebody. I'm trying to think because I got to put Peyton Manning in there. I just don't know who I'm gonna take off.
I forgot about that too.
So it's gonna probably be, unfortunately, the guy with the best arm talent, Dan Marino. Yeah.
I can see
I'm gonna have to put Peyton in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably the only adjustment that I would make. Well, let me ask you this. I'm glad you said that because I was thinking about this and I'm going to make this a topic. But just since we on quarterbacks and we flying out the top of the head, Put me your best quarterback together. Head, arm, and legs.
I need the
Give me your
Mike Big
quarterback.
legs. I need the Mike
Okay.
Big legs.
Oh yeah, most definitely need the
Oh,
big
you
leg.
like big leg over Lamar? Pot?
Yeah, yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll take the
hell
big
yeah.
legs.
Much as he hell yeah.
I'll just ask.
Gotta
You
have
know,
the big legs.
you
Uh,
Baltimore fan, and you know they sweat in that big thing. I'm just like he's not as good as he is. He just wasn't as shifty, as quick, as fast as it. But he'll long stride. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna agree with y'all. I'm going with big legs.
the big leg.
Anything? What about now? We need an arm and a helmet.
Shit. Dan Marino on. Goddamn.
I'm gonna go with
Some of
Elway
that
arm.
Tom
I
Brady,
like
some of
Marino. I'm
that
just gonna
Tom
be
Brady
different. I'm gonna go.
precision passing. I need some of that Tom Brady precision passing.
Well, you
And
added
Dan
an
Marino
element.
on. The Michael
Now
Big legs.
you added another element in there, but we'll let you roll with
Yeah.
it.
We need awareness. We need some awareness now. We need some awareness.
Well, that's what the helmet for. The helmet encompasses, you know what I mean, awareness. The arm encompasses arm strength and you know what I'm saying, accuracy and all that. So we won't have to get into 100 different categories. You know what I'm saying? So my helmet for sure. I'm going with Peyton Manning with the helmet. He's just the smartest quarterback. I've never seen a quarterback do more on the field in terms of making adjustments at the line and calling. I just have never seen that in my life. Whether a bunch of it was garbage or bull jive, I've never seen a guy like Peyton Manning run an offense, a quarterback run.
Omaha.
That,
Yeah, he fine.
Yeah, so his helmet, Michael Vick legs, Dan Marino on.
Yeah. Now the arm is tough. I don't see a lot of strong arm quarterback, but everybody ain't accurate. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to beat Dan Marino, to be honest with you. But I love Elway. Was Elway a lefty too?
Nah, he was right.
He was right. Okay.
Steve Young was a lefty.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
but I don't think he had an arm strength like these boys had.
No,
Elway.
I'm talking about 80 yard deep to Mark Duper and Mark.
I'm talking about what that thing shooting.
I'm talking about. Hey, that Tecmo Bowl, that was real, dog. Like when that thing lifted off, you knew what time it was.
Hey, Jason, build me your quarterback. Give me your quarterback. Give me your helmet. Give me your arm and your legs. Build me your quarterback. We got Michael Vick legs, basically Dan Marino arm. I went with Peyton Manning with the helmet. Who y'all went with?
Yeah, I won't disagree.
Peyton. Yeah, that just
Tom. Shit, either or Tom or Peyton. You know, shit. One just played.
I just never think he was as cerebral as Peyton.
I disagree.
Both of them did when they got traded and they went to those different teams and they still won a Super Bowl.
I feel like Tom qualities though ain't in none of that. Like just when you start talking about heart and will to win and like general leader, like bruh, he just got something different that it don't show up on
He has those unqualifiable intangibles. You know what I'm saying?
He got all the
you can't quantify.
Like he just if you playing for him, you feel like you got a chance to win.
Maybe the head though. Yeah. Now he definitely got I would say that the helmet, you know, so I can give him a helmet if you want to give him anything. Because I mean you got to be smart and on your game to do what you do. But once again, he had once again those unquantifiable intangibles that you just can't quantify. You know, you just can't quantify. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The heart, the leadership. You know what I'm saying? Those are just
Yeah,
what I call those are soft skills.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I'm gonna add one more. I need that Cam Newton build. I need that 6'4", 6'5" frame.
That body.
Ooh. Put all that on there. Ooh.
Okay, I can go with that.
I'm gonna say you cheating, man.
But you cheating if you just had, But yeah, he was cheating when he was at his prime. Oh, he took it over by storm. But that's cool, man. So right now, just before we leave, 'cause we did start this on at this particular time, Pot. I'm gonna stand on what I said earlier, meaning the previous show. To me, Brady is still the GOAT. And Mahomes just as good as he is, I'm with you. He probably in that 5 range, maybe 6 range. It just he got the resume just got to be a little bit long. And I'm still standing on that. But I'm with you. He knocking on the door for. I have to give it to him. What he done in his 7 years, like his first 7 years are totally better than Brady. I think Brady just has maybe more. I think he got 3 Super Bowls and Mahomes only has 2.
He off to a great start.
But Mahomes
Like I
got
said,
more like
he did it
Pro
so
Bowls
fast. He
and-
did it so fast, man. It's like if anything, season injury, like career ending, shit, he may be nothing less than second.
he definitely Hall of Fame, but I know he's not first ballot for sure. But he definitely Hall of Fame. And second ballot might be a stretch.
For
but
who?
Hall of Fame. He say if his career were to end right now, he played not no other down. I agree that he's Hall of Fame, but he said probably nothing less than second ballot. I'm thinking that might be a stretch.
He might get first.
No, definitely not first ballot for sure.
If
First
he was
ballot
in his career, the man ain't never played a season when he won in the AFC Championship game, bro.
Yeah, they
I
don't think
mean,
about all that.
that's
How the board
crazy.
committee is now, they like, hey, boy, look here.
That's
I get it.
crazy.
I mean, I get it.
That man don't know life outside of the AFC Championship game. He ain't never been sent home before the Super Bowl was at stake in his career. That's
He
crazy.
has been in
Supposed to
6
get that
straight. He done
That
been in
purple,
6
gold,
straight
and black.
AFC title
Purple,
games.
gold, and black. Come to see something.
He done been in 6
That's
straight
crazy.
AFC title games, 4 Super Bowls with 2 wins, 2 losses,
That's
2
crazy,
Super
bro.
Bowl MVPs. I just have to see who's up on the ballot, but I don't think it would be first ballot. Maybe second. I roll with that.
Yeah.
I can roll with second ballot, third ballot.
He ain't making no.
Jason
bro.
seemed to agree with y'all first ballot. He seemed to be with y'all on the first ballot.
Yeah. Jason, I see you really trying to pitch this Warren Moon arm, and I understand.
Oh, yeah, Warren Moon had a cannon.
Warren Moon had a cannon for sure.
Hold on, better than Marino though?
Nah, I don't know about it better.
I don't think he's better than Marino. I don't even think he was better than Elway.
Marino do this right here. That ball going 50 yards. He just do this. He just flick his rib, boy.
Yeah.
On a rope. Man, go back and look at some Dan
I think
Marino throwing the football highlights.
Elway might have a better arm.
Who that?
Nah, I definitely challenge you on that.
And Cunningham had legs back in the day.
He did.
Shit.
Elway had a
That man
cannon
was out
too,
there
that's for sure.
like a track star.
Jason, what you saying? Are you saying Warren Moon had a better arm than Marino?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what we saying. I think Elway and Marino arm was better than Moon. Elway definitely had a cannon. Now he probably got the strongest arm.
I just say they came from different levels, man. Man, Moon tearing them folks' ass up over in the CFL before he came to the NFL, man.
Yeah, but that what he's saying, that might have hurt him because it.
Go ahead, what you were saying?
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's what he's saying. He think Jason said them 10 years or whatever might have hurt him playing in the CFL.
Come on, hurt Warren Moon.
Yeah, yeah, that's what he said.
I guess my argument is when I was talking about Marino, I'm just talking about arm talent. because we picked his arm for the player. And I'm saying I don't know. I don't think Moon had the same arm talent. I'm not saying he was about pass. I'm just talking about arm talent. You know what I'm saying? In totality.
Moon in the Hall of Fame too.
Who?
I said Warren Moon is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Yeah, they both
Yeah,
are.
And he over in the
But
CFL Hall of Fame. That man in Hall of Fame is every damn man. So it just
And
all
you brought
depends on
up
how you as a fan interpret what you're looking at as a quarterback. What's gonna turn your vote? You know what I'm saying? So some people argue with you about that in the arm strength. Some people agree with what we just said.
arm strength. I got to go with Elway for
Bar
sure.
none, all
Elway
talent.
got to.
Everybody,
Jason went with Elway too.
everybody was good in their own
Yeah.
way.
Arm strength. I'm telling you, like the strongest arm. I ain't talking about accuracy. I'm just talking about arm strength and the way the ball come out the hands, speed and velocity. Elway, Michael Vick, and damn, we were just talking about this other day. Elway, Michael
Machine
Vick.
Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly had some pop on that thing.
Yeah, who was the other guy who had it? Just I'm talking about just a can't. I'm talking about just like I ain't talking about the
Kelly.
accuracy.
Jim Kelly had an arm too now.
Who?
Jim Kelly. Machine
Yeah,
Gun
Cutler
Kelly.
had one too. Now Cutler had
You
one.
might as well
That
say
didn't have no
Dante.
accuracy.
You might as well say Dante Culpepper because Dante Culpepper had a cannon.
Jamarcus Russell had a
And
cannon
he had
too.
Randy Moss. He had Randy.
Bro, there's very few people that could overthrow Randy Moss, man.
Yeah.
Culpepper was one of them.
He had a long arm. He had a long arm.
So
He had a cannon.
we got 50. Oh man, yeah, we got probably got about another 10 minutes. Yeah, Jim Kelly had a strong
That's
arm.
all different characteristics of the quarterback. Some people arm might be the longer, may be stronger, but at the end of the day, you still got to be accurate.
Oh yeah,
you still got to be aware of your pass.
Listen, Peyton Manning threw the ugliest ball that I've seen in the NFL from an NFL quarterback. It was soft and ugly, always cracked. It was just always there. It was just always there, folks. His timing was so good, it was always, and it was a nice little soft, ugly ball. You can one hand it all because it was so soft. Like some quarterback just throw a soft ball, you know what I'm saying? And it's easy to one hand and
catchable ball.
Yeah, like Vic ball is different. That motherfucker spiral and it's coming at a high velocity.
But see, he don't got no touch though. Vic don't got no touch on his ball. He throw it to you at 5 yards the same way he throw it to you at 25 yards.
Man, you gotta catch that thing though.
High velocity all the time.
Gotta catch.
And that's how Jay Cutler was. You know what I'm saying? Jay Cutler was the same way. So
Jay Cutler.
With that being said, yeah, Jay Cutler stole a lot of money, man. He stole a lot of money. Mm-hmm. So Jason went with Vic arm, Jason? Are you billing the quarterback? I was lost. Peyton could throw it. Oh, you talking about the shoulder. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna ask y'all this. We're gonna talk about a little gossip, little news before we get out of here, man. Everybody big on this new AI movement, right? We love technology, you know what I'm saying? But did y'all see whether it's not fun? I shouldn't be laughing, but it's just crazy. You see where the guy got arrested through facial recognition, put in jail, was beaten and gang raped, and the man wasn't him. He was 2,000 miles away from where they say he was, and now he's suing for $10 million.
Boy, I ain't hear that.
AI, that's where we headed, guys.
Like Minority Report.
For face recognition. Like he was already won.
Not him. It was the guy. It was basically like he was arrested by. It's like what you call the theft people that work for like Macy's and theft prevention. Prevention people.
The little
fake security, but they
loss prevention officers.
Yeah, loss prevention officer. So one of their stores had been robbed like some time early. I don't know if it's like a year or two earlier. Had been robbed by two men with guns. And the guy came to the store later, and they knew software AI hit the facial recognition had him as the guy that had came in last time and robbed the store.
But it wasn't him.
Right. He was 2,000. Eventually found out he was 2,000 miles away from there when that happened. He wasn't nowhere. It was just the software, the AI. That's what I'm saying. You know, we depending on the AI. That's the new technology. Everybody with the AI.
Game rate.
Yeah, bro. And then it happened like right before he was about to get out. They beat him. They had a shank, and then they gang raped him. And he's suing for $10 million now.
They gang raped him for what? And he stole some. He ain't like he did nothing to like. Never mind.
But and that's part of why part of the lawsuit too. He said he was put in with violent criminals. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I guess I left that out. He did say that. He said he was put in with violent criminals. That I don't remember. I have to look up the article again.
Yeah, send me the link to that.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah. I thought that was wild, man. That's what we had with AI. So
that's somebody's son, that's somebody's brother, that's somebody's grandson, nephew, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Like, I got my oldest son, 22 years old.
As a matter of fact,
he just walking into a store and y'all saying, "Oh, that's him." He goes through all that trouble.
When we go backstage, hang on. Because I don't want to mess up my bandwidth. I'm gonna click over and I'm gonna get the stuff and I'm gonna shoot it to you. So just remind me. And another thing in quick news I saw that was quick news that I thought was crazy, man. So you know, Texas had passed the that new abortion law, right? This year. Well, last year, not this year, 24. Yeah, they passed the abortion law where they made it illegal to have abortions, right? In most of Texas. So they had put up the number, man. This is the number they put out by their center in Texas. Since they put out the abortion law, there have been 26,000 rape pregnancies since they put out that law.
God damn.
26,000 rape pregnancies.
Man.
Meaning those people didn't have the option to, even though they were raped, to have the child a fetus or whatever you want to call it aborted. It just that's a staggering. I just thought that was a staggering number.
Who the hell want to rape somebody just to have a baby? That's crazy.
Well, I ain't saying they doing that happening. That's probably just part of where it happens. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just getting at the sheer number of
26,000. That's 26,000 rapes, bro.
Yeah. Now it was a total of 58,000 throughout. I think throughout the 7 states that surrounded it, but they had the majority was Texas, which was 26,000.
That's what I'm saying. That's for one state, 26,000 rapes, bro. Yeah.
No, that ain't rapes. That's pregnancy by rape. It's probably more rapes.
That's what I'm saying. They getting pregnant because they getting raped. That's what I'm saying. That's 26,000 rapes.
Yeah, but you just saying rapes. I'm just talking about when you just saying rapes. I want to be specific that it's more than.
Yeah, they still rape. They getting pregnant at the same time. That's 26,000 kids.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like bastard kids that don't even know they didn't have they didn't even ask to be in. Wow.
And the women didn't have an option in the situation. That's kind of so I guess the bigger. You know what I mean?
Did they say the nationality of these people?
Nah.
Nah. Boy, I got to know. Inquiring mind.
I feel you,
That's wild, though, man. That. I saw that, man, and I just thought
you touch my dog, they're gonna be the black Rambo for real.
Oh, that was just wild, man. AI and if it ain't the AI, it's our own laws that we put in place that just
that really speaks to the bigger issue though when you start talking about that, because now you got to talk about laws and abortion rights and women's rights and how in the world is it possible
that why I brought it up.
A woman, you know what I'm saying? Like in what state? Like I hate to say it, but this kind of shows you like how we're reverting back in a lot of ways to certain things when you start taking away, affirmative action items that give black people or people that are minorities or don't come from situations that benefit them an opportunity to win, and you say, hey, that's not really fair to us. Like, hold on, it's like a 400 head start. How is it not like this? It's not about being fair. It's about giving people a chance that didn't start off on equal footing as you. But even that ain't sufficient. So now they done passed that rule. So they done had to deal away with a lot of programs that help minority businesses, that help minority students, and not just black people, just minorities in general. Like, you got to understand what's going on right now. It's not just about one thing. It's like they're systematically, even with the teaching of the education and slavery and removing it from books. It's
Hey man, I
I
want
don't
to
want
touch
to
the
get too
bases on
deep,
that again too.
but
School system,
it's
man. I
it
want to
get
get back
deep.
on that. Yeah, yeah, man. But see, that's why, I hate to say this, but I'm not hate to say it, but I'm just saying when I say talk about certain things, I'm very sensitive to certain objects, and not objects but topics. But this was about women. I know where you're going with it, Rod, but this is about women. It's not when you're talking about women. This is women of all, what I'm saying, cultures.
Yeah, but I'm
You know what
saying
I'm
if
saying?
they don't have those rights, though, it don't matter what color you is. If you white,
That's the point.
brown,
That's the
blue,
point. But you
yeah,
make it. But I'm saying you was in my opinion, from what I was hearing from, it sounded like he was coming from one standard, not one
no,
standard,
I'm
standard, but
speaking
one
from a
side.
law.
Say
I'm
all women.
speaking I'm speaking from the law that's not allowing women in general to have the rights.
Gotcha.
Don't matter what color. The
Okay.
laws themselves, the systematic oppression that is in the laws that won't even allow a woman to how as you as a male lawmaker telling a woman what they can and cannot do in circumstances that allows 26,000 women to have a baby after they've been raped. That's crazy. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I knew
They
that's what you
already
were saying.
couldn't
I was
vote.
just
They already couldn't
only
vote
reason
back
I
in the day.
said that was to make it a point because certain people may be watching or come in and watch it, especially if they came in at that time, particular stance. It sounded like you was talking about only a certain ethnicity of people, and what I was saying was we was talking about women.
Right. I just spanned it across the fact that there are laws right now overall that are systematically
Oh yeah, for sure,
causing damages through the minority community.
for sure.
Whether it be women rights, whether it be minority rights, whatever it is, I was just speaking to
Mm-hmm.
the laws that make it difficult for people to live their lives and deal
Yeah, for
with
sure,
stuff like this. You know what I'm saying?
for sure. No, I got you. Pot, you had something on that?
No, but I'm coattailing everything because that's what I agree with that, man. Because I have daughters and shit. They already couldn't vote. They couldn't vote
Jason
until
said.
like shit, maybe like 1960 something, bro.
But Jason, I wasn't calling you a Republican. What you talking about, Jason? But that's why that's why you supposed to stay away from politics and religion. You know what I mean? But that's a great thing about this show. It's just an opinion. We we don't even necessarily stance. Well, I don't necessarily have stances on things. I just try to put out an opinion and try to get a reaction. Whatever side to go for. So it's women rights in general. Talking about being a trans. Oh, I don't know about that, Jason. Y'all see that?
Yeah, I
I
see
mean,
it,
right
but
now, I'll throw it up there.
yeah, but just
Yeah, man. I
laws,
don't know
you
about it. Maybe because
know.
I'm a little lost.
Yeah. Just let it go.
Oh, he being facetious.
I
I
don't
got
know.
you.
I just let it
I
go.
got you.
Just let it go. Yeah, let it go.
I stay
It's
away
his
from
damn.
that.
It's his
'Cause I
damn
don't,
opinion. It's his damn
right,
opinion.
right, 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 right. I think he being facetious. I think he being facetious. My
I'm sure,
opinion.
but
Uh,
What J
but
Dog
yeah,
said.
man. So we don't been on about yeah. We don't been on about an hour, man. We don't talk about a little sports. We talked about a little news. We talked about a little gossip. You know what I'm saying? And it was pretty cool on Hall of Fame show last night, the other night, guys. We did a we did we ranked all the SEC coaches from bottom to top, and it was kind of cool. I think everybody know we had Kirby at number one.
Now,
Who y'all think was now? Yeah. Hey, and then with Harbaugh leaving, I'm telling you what, man, there's some big vacuums being left in the college football. You got two top 5 program head coaches leaving. That can open the door for people, man. Recruiting wise, you know what I'm saying? Everything.
He went to Ohio State.
so I have
The other safety we was talking about on the show last week.
down.
From Alabama.
Oh yeah, Downs, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to Ohio State.
I have a question for you, Shawty.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Kirby would ever leave college to go coach in the pros?
Ever? That's a long time. Even in his short span of coaching life, that's a long time. I would never say
next 5 years. Next 5 years.
It's possible. I think it's possible. Called money talk. You know what I'm saying? What if he win, 2 more natties in the next 5 years?
That's what I'm about to say.
And one,
he might give it a try.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say never. And then coaches have big egos, man. So once you've done at a certain level for so long and been at the top, sometimes you may want to challenge yourself again. And then he's going to be a little bit older. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be a little bit more mature. He may be able to handle grown NFL players. I don't think he can handle NFL players right now. He's too young. Not I don't want to say he's too young, but I don't think his mentality, I don't think he can deal with NFL players right now. I think he still has too much of a domineering, controlling type mentality. And you can't do that with NFL right now. I think he'll have to get a little bit more mature. Not only want to say it's a lack of maturity, but just aged and you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it's a lack of maturity because he's not immature, but just with college coaching, there comes a certain level of control that you have over players and things, the way you can coach and do things in college that you just can't do in the NFL because they're making more money than you are. You know what I'm saying? And they'll have your ass up out of there before, you know what I'm saying, anything. Just like what we were talking about in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So, but I never say never to answer your question, Rod. But if I had to go over or under him leaving in 5 years, I would probably go over.
I'm under.
Situation.
And the reason I say that is because I think the way that the landscape of college football is changing, especially with the playoffs, I just think, and then with the end, I just think it's going to be a little bit more difficult. And I really think he wants to prove, especially at this point, that he's
the next king. He'll be the next king.
Yeah, I think he want to prove that he's the next Bill. I think he's trying to throw some, some like legacy stuff together with this thing. He got it rolling for like he can do it.
I'm gonna feel Nick's shoes. I'm gonna do it my way. I ain't gonna go back to Bama. Just do it over here. I'm gonna feel the shoes.
So reverse that question to you, Rod. You right, Jason. It's tough. I reverse it back to you. Matter of fact, before I ask you, Rod, Jason, over or under the Kirby leave in the next 5 years, over or under? What you think about that pot, Rod? Same question to both of y'all. What y'all think? And why? Tell me why.
Yeah.
Jason, go ahead on with this shit.
Go, Pot.
I'm gonna say under, man. Like you just said, like all this new talent, you get a chance to develop players, and like I said, big playoff thing going on, NIL money. In a minute here, this college football thing is gonna be really bigger than the NFL at a certain level for us on the kids. Now you're gonna be able to see those 6 digits pushing. You may get lucky and get you one of those million NIL, depending on what type of star you are and what you bring up to the table. Like, are you the people's people? Can we look at you as an image and put you in front of this camera or put you up on this billboard? When we put you out here on this field, can we trust that you're gonna be eligible when it's time to do what we need to do? Come to work, stay healthy, stay out of trouble off the field. If you're drinking, keep it at a minimum. If you're driving, keep your speed at a minimum. We need it. Once they understand that they're vital to what we have, we're gonna be all right.
What you got, Drigo?
I'm under, man.
Over under 5 and why?
I, just, I said I'm under. I'm under 5, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna give you a scenario. First of all, when I think about all the great coaches, especially in the SEC, Steve Spurrier, Nick Saban, who have you, all the ones that have dominated eventually gave the NFL a shot. So with that being said, if Kirby messes around, he got 2. If he get 2 more in the next 5 years, I think with like you said before, he would have developed the patience, and with the league becoming with the NIL and the college becoming more like almost free agency, I think he might get tired of that and just be like, I might as well go ahead and be a head coach and give it a shot. And I think he'll give it a shot because I think he understands, and like you said, coaches have big egos, and I believe he got a big one. But I think he'll get the patience to move forward and want to give it a shot like his predecessors. If he wins 2 more championships, he out.
That's a big. It's gonna be tough to win 2. I
2
know
out
we
of 5
loaded.
ain't asking a lot.
I think he want more than that, man.
What? Two out of 5 championships? Not asking a lot, bro.
I'm saying
You saying call we
four,
Georgia, right? That's why you saying they call we Georgia.
yeah, I mean, I
for
expect us to
anybody else,
win tips.
okay.
I expect us to win tips.
Just to make
Excuse
that
me, I'm
statement,
sorry,
that's a
but we
bold
just went
statement.
back to back, and really, we just got shafted from really about to win another one. So, if
that
you
haven't been
asking
done
me
in
my
20
opinion,
years. Going back, that
okay,
haven't been done in 20 years. You know what I'm saying? You
okay,
saying
but
that like it happens all the time.
but we just did it.
Yeah. That's why I say you saying that because we Georgia. We Georgia.
You can't talk to me about the impossible when we just did it. Like I mean I hear
the
you,
impossible would have been 3. We winning back to back.
Well, we got shafted. Before. We got shafted on that, bro.
But I'm just going on what you said. The impossible would have been winning 3.
With the playoff system coming next year, you know what I'm saying? I feel even more confident that you got to see us. Carson Beck coming back again, man. I mean, listen, we loaded. We got synergy. We know what we doing. I hope Mike Bobo keep the playbook open and quit turning into a crowd when it's time to call plays and big games. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? We good. I expect 2 championships in 5 years.
I would love to do that.
We at the height. We at the height of our program at right now.
I mean, I would love to do that. I just think, with the way that it's changing the landscape, is it impossible? No. With the way that the landscape is changing, I definitely think it's tougher. We're having a 12-team playoff. It's definitely tougher. Because I'm gonna tell you what, guys, those teams that rank 5 and 6, they can have a shot at beating anybody. And those teams normally wouldn't have a shot.
Everybody who on that whole 12 supposed to have a chance.
Well, technically you do because you're in there, but I don't think it couldn't happen every blue moon, but the 12 team, the 11 team, the 10 team, and all that shit, they ain't gonna probably never win it. Matter of fact, it was a stat I put it out on one of the shows. I think over the past 15 years, like of the BCS championship, a team ranked in the top 7 of every playoff has been the national champion. Nobody outside the top 7 has been a national champion. Ranked in the beginning of the year, top 7 have been a national champion.
Makes sense because in college you need talent to win, man. Like, when you talk about that culture, talent-wise conversation and the egg before the hen, that's what you're talking about. The talented team wins, and we got the talent and we got the culture, so it's very much possible we can win 2 out of 5.
Jason, I'm from the show me state. I ain't saying y'all not gonna win one. You just gotta show it to me, brother. That's all. Just you gotta show me. That's all. No hate, just show it to me. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna have a chance. Y'all over here with the big boys.
Yeah.
You got a chance. Whatever you want to say and do, you got a chance to show it week in and week out. Now, you got a free year. Y'all say 2025 gonna be y'all year for Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? So if you win 9 games or more, y'all don't overachieve in y'all opinion. Now, if you lose Don't win 9 games now. I know you're gonna be like this our first year, so we ain't gonna say nothing. But 2025, I don't want to hear nothing. 2025, Jason, I don't want to hear nothing. They would say, "Oh, the hall pass." We revoking that damn hall pass. That shit gonna be revoked. But you coming to a new conference. You know what I'm saying? I understand got to be adjustments. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But 2025 will be year 4 for their head coach. Because I gave him 5 years. I said in 5 years, he's going to be somebody at DC. But, that's just my opinion. So all that, what I'm getting at is that shit line up with my theory. 2026 lines up with my theory. He said, but Shawty, you have teams. Let's see what he's saying. But Shawty, you have teams that you're going to end up having to play again that before you didn't have to because they weren't in those spots. Talking about the playoffs?
Man, I'm ready to play whoever.
Easy work, light work.
I think he's talking about. Is he talking about playoffs, guys? I think he's talking about playoffs.
I mean, if he's saying play again, if you say play again, I'm gonna assume that would be in the playoffs because we don't play nobody in the regular season twice.
So, like, if say for instance, maybe say for instance, like Oklahoma, like 8, and we like number 1 or 2. We might play them in the regular season, but we're gonna both make the playoffs, and we have to play them again in the playoff type shit. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse than that.
Well, the whole thing is they say it's always hard to beat a team twice.
Hey, man, they don't want the dog fight, man. That dog
fight
on your head, man.
I don't know if that holds true for college, though.
I think it does. It just when you're talking about, if you're talking about teams with a big disparity, I don't think it matters. If you're talking about 2 teams that are very close, I think it matters. But if Texas is Oklahoma, if Oklahoma is 8 and we're 1 and we beat y'all in the regular season, we'll probably beat y'all. I just think the disparity is gonna be that big.
Better hope they don't play us the first round.
Now, if y'all number 1 and we number 2, and y'all beat us in the SEC championship and we see y'all in the playoffs or vice versa, then I would agree with you, Jason. Like either one of us could lose. You know what I mean? All right. So, guys, before we get out of here, man, we're going to end the show like always, man. Y'all got any shout-outs, anything y'all want to say, let people know about? Look, Jason, I hear you 2025. Listen, I just touched on 2025. I'm saying 2026, that might be BV last year.
Yeah. Hey, man, shout out to everybody in the chat room, man. My boy Big Jason, Sooner fan, And
shout out to
hey, man, we just had another great week. Keep tuning in. Like I always tell you, man, hit the like, hit the subscribe, have that bell to get notified. You understand what I'm saying? We out here, AP, Kennels, Instagram, Yo1 Chapo. You're my brother from another mother. You understand? Rod, my little brother. And appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Taking the time out to check us out.
What you got, Roy? Anything you want to let people know about how they can find you? Anything you got going on? At that time of year, brother, you might get, clients.
Nah, we good. Nah. What Pot said, man, you already know what time it is, man. I stand by everything, man, he said, and just always a pleasure, man. So appreciate everybody tapping in. Jason, good looking. Enjoyed the interaction, you know what I'm saying? So can't wait to see what the next few weeks bring, man, to see kind of what some of the results of these actions come about.
And Jason, I see you comment talking about y'all come up our ass. And listen, we here. Y'all know what.
Oh yeah, happy birthday to his mama Cindy, 70 years old today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Who Mama Cindy?
Jason. He said it's shout out. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I see it in the comments. I got you. Shout out to Mama Cindy, 70 years old today. And hopefully many more. Keep it going. Yeah, shout out to Mom Cindy. But yeah, Jason, we here, brother. We ain't going nowhere. Athens ain't moving nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna come to Oklahoma when y'all on the schedule. Y'all would likely get off this year because y'all got that work. y'all would have got that work this year, and we might would have messed up that 10-win season y'all had this year. So good, y'all. When I'm scared they took y'all off. So, but yeah, it's all fun and games, man. Shout out to Jason Hall of Fame Network, man, and shout out to Sooner Legends, man. All the guys, man. Jason is a great guy, man. He's one of the better content providers out there. So if you guys, my people that are watching, if you want to watch some good footballs, a lot of talk about football across the country, he has a lot of people on his show. Go check out Hall of Fame College Football with Jason and the coach. And with that being said, man, we're going to go on and slide out of here, man. We'll see y'all shit. I can't tell you. It's going to be either Wednesday or Thursday next week at 9:30. Just my damn opinion. You know what I'm saying? They like assholes. Everybody got one. And I got one too. You know what I'm talking about? And we up out of here, man.